Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Okay, so I did a video last week and it was about films I've never seen before. So I'm going to do it going forward. So for my first pick, I picked a franchise and it was Daniel Craig. Let me get that right this time. It was Daniel Craig's James Bond. So what I did, I went out and purchased the 5 films and I've watched all 5 of them. So I was going to give you my verdict on the film. No spoilers. Even though I said on my video last week that I'm probably the only person that's not seen these films, I did get a comment in that someone said they haven't seen the films either and they've got it in their collection. And my brother even said he's never seen the film. So I thought, oh, okay, maybe it's not as popular as I thought. But I know a lot of people that have seen these films. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you my verdict on the films. No spoilers. I'm just going to go through all 5 films and just sort of give my opinion and what I personally thought of it. Okay? Right, so let me just show you all the discs first. So I got 4, so it was 4 Blu-rays and 1 4K. So let's show you the first one. So Casino Royale, hard box with that one. There's the back. You've got there. And then you've got your 2 discs inside that. Show the artwork at the back. That's that one. And what I'll do, I'll talk about what I thought of them. Then we got Quantum of Solace. And there's your disc. And we got Skyfall after that. Spectre. And there's your disc in there. And last one, we got the 4K version of No Time to Die with a slipcover. Same artwork. And then you got your 2 discs, 4K and your Blu-ray. What I will say, just straight off the bat, is I watched them in order. So I watched, obviously, Casino Royale to Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, Spectre, and then No Time to Die. I finished up yesterday. So it took me about a week to get through them all. But I watched nothing in between these films. I haven't seen any 4K of any other films. So basically, I've been watching Blu-ray after Blu-ray of the first 4. And then when I stuck on the 4K of No Time to Die, I could immediately tell the difference. Like, because I've got so used to watching Blu-rays in this last week. As soon as I put this on, I was like, man, that looks great. And it really did look, you know, sharp watching this compared to these ones. I mean, visually, they look great anyways. Just visually, and I'm not talking about the picture quality, but visually, all of the films on locations look great. So whether it was London, where else did they go? Shanghai, Rome, Mexico for that Day of the Dead scene, Jamaica, yep, Scotland, and then what was it? Was it the Alps in Switzerland for the ice scene? So visually, these all look great. Just the scenes and the cameras and the angles of like it looked really good. As for the films themselves, they all tie in to each other, one after one after one. The storyline kind of continues all the way through to the last one. Now, my favourite one is probably Casino Royale. Out of all of them, I mean, I'll give you my order now. So, Casino Royale was my favourite. Quantum of Solace was my least favourite. Then we've got Skyfall. I quite enjoyed Skyfall. Spectre was okay. And No Time to Die, I didn't mind that one. I mean, there was a few things with No Time to Die that I didn't like. I'm not going to say anything because I don't know who's seen it anyway, and I thought I was the only one that hasn't seen these films. So I'm not gonna give you any spoilers. But there's a few things about this film I didn't like, but there was a lot about it which I did. So which probably gave it more of a thumbs up than a thumbs down with that one. That's why I'll probably put it second. And then, yeah, Skyfall third, Spectre fourth, and then Quantum of Solace last. But the opening scenes on all these films were great. So whether it was Casino Royale with when he's chasing that guy who's like some parkour Jackie Chan guy who does all these jumps and that was great. That was a great opening scene with that one. Same as the second, even though I didn't like this one. The start of this one with the car chase and the Alfa Romeos, and yeah, that was another good start. Skyfall, let me think now, because even though I've watched them all in a row, I've got to try and remember how they all started. Now this one was the train. It was the train scene, and again, I'm not going to say what happened, but yeah, that was a good start to this one as well. Spectre, that was Day of the Dead scene in Mexico. So visually, again, it looked great, and I even watched the extras to see how they did that, and you know, they got thousands of people all sort of in the streets there, and doing that like carnival like start. I thought it was really good with that. And then No Time to Die weren't as fast paced as the others, but I enjoyed the start of this one as well. I enjoyed with the scene and the ice and where the house was, and again, giving nothing away now. So the start of this was really good. The end took me by surprise. Obviously, I didn't have a clue what was going to happen, but yeah, the end was like, is that the first time that's happened? And I haven't looked into it. I'm not even sure if that's happened. So let me know in the comments. I mean, I've not looked into it since then. So overall, yes, I enjoyed them. Would I watch them again? Yeah. I mean, there's so much stuff to watch these days, and you know, I don't even have time to watch. Since I've started this channel, I find it hard to watch even the stuff I want to watch now. Like, I do go back to my old stuff, or I used to go back to my old stuff, and I'd watch it every now and again. Now with this channel going, I'm trying to keep up, but it's yeah, it's quite hard. It's quite hard. So as you can see behind me, that's the only space I've got as well. So I've got a gap just there where my thumb is, and everywhere else is pretty, I mean, down the bottom I've got a little bit of space. So I haven't got a lot of space to play with, and I haven't got a big place. I'm in quite a small flat, so I don't have the luxury of putting up more shelves and making more space. So I have to do with what I've got. So even though I'm going to start to do stuff like this, I might not always do franchises. I mean, there is a lot of franchises I do have in my mind to watch that I haven't seen. I'm going to sort of take my time with it. I might do the odd film here and there. So what I was thinking of doing with these is giving them away. So I was just going to get you guys to comment. Just put Bond 007, and then what I'll do, I'll see who has commented, and then if there's enough interest, I'll draw it out of a hat. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm just playing it by ear. And once I've done that, I'll pick a winner, and then I'll just send you all the discs. No strings attached. You just have to, I guess, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, and yeah, subscribe. I guess that's the first time I've said that. So yeah, and then we'll go from there. All right. But yeah, that was my thoughts on these films. I enjoyed them. Enjoyed them enough to watch them again. Probably not, you know, maybe down the line later if I get a bigger place and I've got more space, then I will probably get these films as, you know, CEX. They didn't cost that much anyways, so, you know. And I'd like to see what the others look like on 4K now. Definitely after I saw this one on 4K, comparing it to the other four, this one looked great, this one. So let me know what you guys think. And yeah, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next vid. All right, take care. Actually, guys, I forgot one thing. Even though I did mention I was going to give these films away, and I'll do like a draw. I'll figure it out. If there's enough interest, I'll do a draw of a hat. I'll figure it out somewhere. It's going to be the first time I'm doing this. So yeah, so just comment Bond 007, but UK only. I forgot to mention that because I don't want to be shipping these around the world to wherever. So I'd rather just keep it within where I am, and it makes it simple for me, makes it easier for me. Down the line maybe I'll get a bit more bold and braver, but as for now we'll keep it more local. All right, okay, just wanted to add that. Right, see you at the next vid. Take care.